Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Farm Thinking Right. In my lab, what I do for you. I came up with a concept after seeing a few things. I give life lessons. I had to be looking around and I come up with this concept and listen to one of the old records. Be thankful for what you got. So this is gonna be one of them lessons. Let's go. Rightisms, 25 rules, everybody. Storytelling, story with a message. There's the message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on that, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual disciplines practiced daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where I'm going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through, because that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. You know I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here, what? To wake you up with knowledge of self. Yeah, that's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and always to Maya, be true. Right thinkers. Little PSA announcement. Again, y'all don't seem to like to be told the truth, so I'm going to give it to you again. I don't care what you like. I'm just going to give you the truth, whether you like it or not. That's what I do for you, to you, and about you. So to all y'all ungrateful people who I'm just get annoyed with, quick advice from the old man. Right living is being thankful for what you got. Wrong living is worrying about everything that you don't got or what you ain't got. I had to use that. Get that to my people. Y'all understand that language, okay? We call it ebonics. You ain't got, I ain't got, we ain't got. Yeah, I know that. Let's talk about it. But I'm trying to get you to understand, take a step back, stop, steer yourself, and look at what you do got. And be thankful. I'm just saying. So help you out with that right quick. Quick lesson. This shouldn't be taking long. I don't have everything I want in life, but I am so thankful for the things that I do have in life. Got. I got to be thankful for what I do got. Okay, this is about the got. What you ain't got and what you do got. All right? Bringing it home for you. Trying to simplify it, make it real easy. It ain't complicated. Okay, so understand this. I used to have, in my Teddy Pendergrass voice, lots of money. I had them big old stacks. I used to lend money out. Yeah, ain't none of them ever paid me back. But back then, money didn't mean nothing to me. Why? Because it came easily. So easy come, easy go. Perfect example. I can attest to that one too. All right. Now, you can't get a dime out of me. Well, I work hard for this money. You can't get my hard-earned money. And those strippers, man, I'm not working all week and go to some club. And you got to be crazy. Here, wifey, get a check. Moving on. I ain't that dude. So go to the stripper club and lose all their damn money. No, you ain't lose. You gave it away. Nobody took it. You willingly gave it away. That ain't being thankful. Just being dumb. All right, but let's talk about the thankfulness. I had a lot of money, had big old stuff. Moving on. But I am as happy in my life right now with no money in my pockets, and no money in my bank account. Means nothing. What? If I die right now, I won't miss nothing. And I'll leave y'all like my old man left me alone. So don't look for something if I pass on. I ain't leave you nothing but books and memories. All right, I'm good with that. But my happiness and contentment comes from me having what I do have, knowing what I do, and what being thankful for it. Recognize your good in your life and stop being so worried about the past, how bad it was, or how good it's going to be in the future. What about now? Focus on it now. Don't miss it. Why? Because you look around, it's gone. Okay? And again, my happiness don't depend on money, things. My mind and my spirit are as one. So I know myself. That supersedes anything, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm so glad I got my knowledge of self. So glad I know who I am. I ain't got to worry about trying to be somebody else. I don't know who to be anyway, but yeah, I know me, so I can be myself. If you always worrying about what you ain't got, ignorance, you will never learn to appreciate what you do got. I got this, I got that. No, I ain't got that, I ain't got that. So you miss what you do got. That's the bird, that's the dog walking around with the big bone in his mouth. He proud, he got the biggest bone in town. He walking around, he go by the lake on the bridge, he look down, he see a dog look like him, bone in his mouth just as big as his. He wanting to be the biggest bone haver, he gonna let his bone go to get the other dog's bone. And let it go, it hit the water, now neither one of them got a bone. Get the concept? All right. It ain't about what you don't got. I'm a man. I'm the man with, if I got a bird in my hand, there's 100 birds in that bush, y'all can have at it. What? I got mine. I feel the same way about my philosophy in life, about things I do in life. If I got mine, I ain't care about yours. Don't worry about what else. No, don't concern myself with that. Be thankful for what you got. See how I break down? I'm trying to make it simple enough so that it ain't got to be, well, he talking in parables. He talking over here. No, not. I'm talking to you about you, hopefully, for you can understand it. That's my whole purpose. Teaching ain't about telling you about nothing except what you need to know. If you always worrying about those things, you never get the message for what you do got. I'm talking Ebonics right now. It's not about what you ain't got, LOL, but being thankful for what you do got. Don't miss that boat and have to realize, oh, I had it too late. Like a woman realizing when the man leave, he was a good man. Why you think he left? Because of you. So when you realize you the problem, maybe you can solve that, okay? A lot of us don't think we the problem or don't know we the problem, so they can't solve it. So it take on its own life. A lot of people live in what? The future. I'm gonna win this. If that, I'm gonna. And you right here, you missing this. You missing the present. And then you got those, okay, in their minds, most of the time, thinking about what they're gonna do, what they're gonna get, how they're gonna. That's fine, but stop the smell of roses, as they tell you. Don't miss what's going on in the present. Worry about the future. And a lot of y'all looking, okay, and some we got who look in what? The past. Living in the past, memories does nothing for you. Looking in the future does less. But when you're doing those two things, you're what? Missing the present. That's the idea of the now. Right thing philosophy holds you accountable for just that. What I did in the past, okay, that's over. What I'm going to do in the future, that's to be seen. But what are you doing right now? Now I'm starting to think a little different. It's a little different now, don't it? Yeah, okay, there you go. And with Right Thinking Philosophy, I teach you how to live in the now, the present. That's what it's all about, a.k.a. the moment. If you don't live for the moment and in the moment and be present, you will miss the moment. The moment will become what? Past. Why? When you was in it, you didn't realize it and you missed it. So now it becomes the memory. And you keep practicing for the moment, planning for the moment, and you ain't prepared, you ain't ready. So you miss that too. So you end up with nothing. Okay? We call that being an ass out. All right. But if you spend your time worrying about what you want or don't got, you miss what you do have. Again, stop with the misunderstanding how to use this. You got to use it to your benefit, not your destruction. It can free you or it can enslave you. It can be your temple, it can be your prison. I'm trying to teach you how to make it your temple. Why? That's where God dwells, in temples, not prisons. Well, you go to prison because he's with you, but you put yourself in there. He just along for the ride. I may not have, and I ain't with a big fancy car and all that. No, I don't give a damn. I might not have all the things I want, and maybe that ain't what I want. A big fancy car, all that stuff. No, everybody don't want what the society says what they want. No, everybody got their own personal preference, and that's the best part about this life. But I'm thankful for what I do got. Not what I might have. No, just what I got. And what I got serves me fine right now. What's going to be in the future? I don't know. What had in the past, because it can't last. But right now, I'm good. If you ain't good in the moment, you ain't going to be good in the future. Why? Because you ain't going to be getting it together to figure it out. My goal is to help you do just that. Catch up and get it the movement. I have what I call knowledge of what? Self. God, my higher self. And by that, I have peace of mind. And I'm thankful for that. Why? I reached a level where I'm happy with myself. Can you say that? And I'm not bragging. No, I'm not being facetious. But I'm so happy and content with me. And to get the call from my mom to tell me she's proud of the man I turned out to be. He didn't get that call. Moving on in any competition. But yeah, I'm fulfilling something that I think is important to me. For those who care, let me know I'm doing my job. That's the peace and harmony that I have, and that makes me happy. That's what I'm thankful for. And having knowledge of God. Again, self, higher self, a.k.a. higher self. You have all you will ever need. Trust me. My man, he got that book. He don't have nothing else. And he good to go. Untouchable. Why? He doing his thing with that thing. If you got it, you got to use it the way it's intended. It's a weapon that if you use right, you good to go. And he's a true man of God. And people recognize it just by the way he conducts himself. He ain't got to say a word. Okay? And I'm living, personally, what I call a blessed life. I ain't religious by no stretch. I ain't none of that. But I live right. I'm a spiritual being with knowledge of self and understanding. And I live according to the philosophy and principles that helped our ancient ancestors live in harmony for thousands of years. And I'm doing just fine. I got 30. I might not get thousands, but it's working for me like a charm. Wouldn't do nothing else. And wish I'd done it sooner. Why? It's good. It was good enough for them. Some people don't want you to have that. Why? Because you'd be like me. Imagine a bunch of me's running around here. They don't want that. But ain't enough of y'all tuning in and paying attention, so they ain't got to worry about that. Remember, I'm a star in the ghetto. I'm in the hood. I'm only good in the hood. All right. But I live what I call a blessed life. Why? I ain't got to say how everything that I need, I seem to get. Is that not blessed? Simple as that. I expect to get what I need. I expect that. And I get it. Why? Where I live. That's why. I earn it. So you can expect, when you put good work in, you expect good results. You put good effort in, you should get good results out. I know other people who also live right. Okay, whoa. Missed the whole line there. When you're living right daily, you will be rewarded, a.k.a. blessed daily, just like me. Every day I get what I need. Simple as that. I just live it and it just happens. When you get to that level, that means you're living right. That's all. I ain't bragging. I just tell you what I do. You can do it too. Right here. I know other people who doing it. My pastor just a Christian. My mom-in-law, she's a Muslim. But they living right and they getting the same blessings I get when daily for doing what they doing. God don't care about their religion. He care about their deeds. That's what he blesses. And they're living right. And they, what? They're in their way. My pastor does what he does. His way. He good at it. But he also practice what he preaches. He ain't just preaching it. No, he living it. And that's the respect I have for him. And that's how it works for anybody. Anybody who doing it. I ain't saying he's the only good pastor in Christianity. No. That's the one that I say, that's my bird. I got him. If it's more out there, I'll never know. Well, I ain't going looking. I got the one I got works for me. That's my point. And again, I'm a Capricorn, so my lower T, I want to go stick with what? Excuse me. Wolves, mate for life. I'm like a wolf. Once I hook up with you, okay, I've had a couple of divorces, but when it comes to friendship, relationship, I'm always in. I'm all in, okay? I'm dependable. Steady Freddy. All right, moving on. But when you living right, you'll be blessed the same way. It ain't just me. It's anybody who living, they get the same thing. I just communicate with two other people who doing the same thing, and we just have good fun talking about it. All right. It's not about how much you got. Again, I got this. I got this. Them guys, man, leave them alone. If a man run up to me how much he make a year, I don't even want to be bothered with you, dog. You wasting my time. Why? You really into some whole other stuff that I ain't got time for. I could care less how much money you make. It don't do nothing for me how much your annual salary is. What you got, now, don't do me no good. Tell me about how good sex life. Don't mention none of that to me. I could care less. Keep it to yourself. Move on. But that's my philosophy with that. It ain't about how much you got and what it is, or what you don't got. But it's about just being able to be thankful for what you got and recognizing, realizing, and learning how to appreciate that. Life will be a little more easier on you. Why? You pushing yourself to get what you ain't got, realizing you ain't really, but you do got. You got that. How'd you get it? So don't overlook the obvious for something that may not happen. Or you can't change the past. That's already done. So you can't do neither one of them. The moment, the present. Live it. I got this one fly's bit of pain in my butt. Excuse me. But yes, I live in a nice house. I drive. Okay, if this was your situation in life, it ain't for everybody, but if you live in a nice house and you drive a nice car, you have a loving wife, those are things you should be thankful for, right? You would think. I know people who house ain't big enough. Car ain't new enough. Wife ain't loving and pretty enough. I just laughed. And I had to bring it here. I ain't gonna put them on Front Street, but come on, man. I freak out. Why? I'm looking from this side, and they looking from the other side, and they don't see it. They don't see it. They see what they see their way, and I freak out about that. So yeah, if you don't appreciate what you got, you won't have it long. How about that? All that. Let me move on. But I'm doing this because I said you can have everything, and it can seem to somebody else that you got everything. Perception. Again, what you think about me, I could care less. It's what's real. But to have those things and not appreciate them, don't be thankful for them. Oh, that's not going to end well. All right. But happiness isn't how much or how many things or how much money you got or how famous you are, but how thankful you are for what you got. Being rich and famous, we all know that story. Don't mean a damn thing. Why? Because you want more. That's greed. Okay, that's vanity. That's ego. If you took all my possessions, I would still be thankful for what? Being me. My mother said all the time, this house burned down, and my house, as long as I got me, I'm good. I feel the same way. When you have that understanding, that's being thankful. That's true, definitely being thankful. I can give up. Job gave up everything. Didn't forsake God, did he? He stayed true, stayed thankful, and he got it all back. Sometimes in life it's a test. We come here. Remember, I tell you, with spiritual beings come here to have a human experience. They show you that with Job. Job took it. He took it. But what? He didn't break or give in. And what happened? In the end, what? He won. That's the story of life. Everybody's life, we're going to be Job. Everybody been Job. You went through something. You been Job. The question now, did you get everything back? Moving on. That's the concept. I got all mine back. Boy, I got back more. My happiness is not in things or even people. I love you, but I can do without you. Trust me. But in my knowledge of self, in God. Wouldn't trade it for the world. When I didn't have knowledge of God, now that I do, you couldn't get that away from me. A team of wild MFs couldn't take God from me at this point or change my position in life, what I'm doing right now. Okay, I got a brother who said he only know one way. I done went in a bunch of doors and end up where he at. So His choice is better than mine. Why? It didn't take him all that. He did it with the one book. That's why I respect knowledge of self. And that's God. Your higher self is your self-knowledge. With self-knowledge, again, I'm trying to explain to you, and with just having self-knowledge ain't it. I'm about to finish it off with righteous and virtuous living daily. That's what leads to what? Thankfulness. Why? You can't be nothing but thankful. Why? Because things are going good. You got to be thankful for that, and you putting the work in. And my dude don't take credit for nothing. He give it all to God. The hell. Excuse me. Excuse me. What I have, again, I define as self-knowledge. Spending time learning about how to use this thing right here. And that's a lot. And I'm thankful for that. Just that. Anything else is extra. Yeah, give it to me. I'll take it, but what? I got that. I got this handful of this. I got a free hand, what I did, but I ain't giving up this. And that's why I got two hands. So let me see what you got. Okay, I can check, but I'm not giving up this. And my right thing philosophy for you, whatever you got, you put the right thing philosophy in this hand. Why? It ain't gonna stir what you already got. I ain't trying to stop nothing you got. You get the concept. All right, let me rock this out. Let me finish it up. All right. And again, with self-knowledge, that's pretty much the key. You can't be thankful for what you got if you ain't got nothing, knowledge of self. If you're ignorant, what you got to be thankful for? You're angry, you're upset, you all going the wrong way. So ain't no thankfulness in you. I see it all the time. They just nothing but angry. They're angry. They mad about what they blew, what they had, and they pissed off because they're trying to get what they want. And don't see that nothing to work. That's because they what? They worrying about this, that, and they take them to the present. Having self-knowledge is what will save you from what I call Judgment Day. I don't give a damn about every day here. The most important day of my life now is the one I'm going to have at Judgment Day, when I got to be responsible for what I did during my life. Prepare for that. Why? It's coming. Prepare for it. Okay? If you know something's coming, you should be preparing. Life is the preparation for the test. The test is Judgment Day. Life is the test. Live it on your terms by any means you want. Trust me, that's the name of the game. But when your heart is pure and your mind is clear, aka enlightened, and you speak the truth, you living what? Your best life. If you're doing those things, you got to be thankful. Why? Because you're being blessed. That's why. And whatever you call it, don't make a difference to me. Getting it, having it, you get your right to call it whatever you want. All right? But when you're living right, and if you're doing these things, that's what you're doing, that will make your heart be lighter than my yacht's feather at Judgment Day. That's the name of this game philosophically. Do right, do good. Keep the heart light. Keep it pure by doing right things. If you're doing sneaking, deceitful things, that weighs on the heart. And that Judgment Day, karma going to bring you all that stuff at that time too. What you don't get here, you get at Judgment Day. And if you done built up a bunch of karma, you already know. Okay? Some people you can know in this life, when it comes to them, you already know, oh, they done. We already know. So again, let me wrap this up. Being thankful is shown. Being it is one thing. Show it how? By living right. When? Daily. How you living? I live right. Do you? I get blessed. Do you? I'm just asking. Not bragging. Just asking. Well, I'm getting mine. I can answer that question in the affirmative. And when you're doing that, that's when you know you're living right. And that's what you should be thankful for. And that's the lesson. Hope you got it. Hope you use it. That's the intention. All right, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100, me, 100 miles that day. So I never know my right thinkers who now understand how to be thankful for what they got have passed away. Because if you're not, you will die.